If you've ever felt guilty for eating a slice of cake, this video is for you. It always starts with the internal voice that says, you shouldn't have eaten that. You'll ruin your progress. You need to be skinnier. Most of us grew up thinking food is something to control, not something to enjoy. But here's the truth. Food was never the enemy. Our relationship with it just got twisted somewhere along the way. By the end of this video, you'll know more about food and dieting than 90% of people. You will learn why food isn't your enemy, how diet culture messes with your brain, and simple, science-backed ways to eat freely without guilt. Make sure you watch this video till the end, because I'm about to reveal one side of diet culture that nobody talks about. And honestly, it changed everything for me. And before we start, comment, "Food is my friend, not my enemy," down below. Even typing it is a small, powerful step towards trusting your body again. The truth is, most of us have been taught to see food as the enemy from a really young age. By age 13, more than half of girls have already tried to diet. Half. And by 17, most have felt guilty after eating something they used to enjoy. That's not a personal failure, that's cultural conditioning. And social media made it worse. Perfect bodies, perfect salads, perfect lives. We started believing that smaller means better, and control means confidence. But your brain doesn't see a diet, it sees danger. We live in a world that praises control, especially over food and body size. But here's the science. When you constantly restrict food, your brain releases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, your metabolism slows down, and your stress hormone, cortisol, increases. That's why you feel more anxious and obsessed with food the more you try to control it. Sounds like a cursed circle, right? Although, I got a real solution that works. Please, hear me out. Stop treating your body like a project. Focus on stability instead of restriction. Nutritionists recommend eating balanced meals every 3 to 4 hours with protein, carbs, and fats each time. That helps regulate your blood sugar, which reduces cravings and emotional spikes. Real change isn't about eating less, it's about eating consistently. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to create a video about balanced meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I know, you've probably heard this nutrition advice 1,000 times. But here's the thing, there's one secret that's even more important than what's on your plate. And trust me, most people have no idea about it. Be honest with me, when you're sad, stressed, or tired, do you ever just eat without thinking? Like, you close your eyes and when you open them, you've finished the whole bucket of chicken wings and had half of a cake? Have you ever thought that it's not a lack of willpower? What if I tell you that's your brain using food as emotional regulation? When we eat, our brain releases dopamine and serotonin, the same chemicals that help us feel safe and calm. So after a stressful day, your body is just trying to comfort itself. But here's the issue. When we use food for comfort too often, our brain learns that eating equals relief. And soon, we're eating not for hunger, but for escape. I know how hard it is. I've been there, girl. My biggest piece of advice for you is to start noticing the trigger before the binge. Keep a simple pause plan. 1. Name what you feel. I'm anxious. I'm bored. I'm lonely. Labeling the emotion activates the rational part of your brain and reduces impulsivity. 2. Wait 10 minutes. Distract yourself. Take a short walk, stretch, or text a friend. You need to shift your intention. 3. If you still want to eat, do it mindfully. Sit down, slow down, and actually taste it. The slower you eat, the faster your stomach feels full. Over time, you'll teach your brain that food isn't the only way to feel okay. It's not about never eating emotionally. It's about giving yourself other options too. And this next part always hits me hard. I used to judge foods as good or bad, but I was completely missing the bigger picture. Here's the truth. Diet culture teaches us that some foods are clean and others are junk. But that mindset creates anxiety and guilt every time you eat something off limits. Here's the science. When you label foods as forbidden, your brain assigns them a higher reward value. That means you'll crave them even more. And when you finally eat them, you're more likely to overeat. Now, how do you break that cycle? Start by removing the moral value from food. There's no bad or good, only more nourishing and less nourishing choices. Adopt what psychologists call food neutrality. When you allow yourself all kinds of foods without labeling them, the craving loses power. You stop chasing permission to eat and start listening to your body again. And use the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, eat foods that fuel your energy and focus, like fruits, veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. and 20% of the time, enjoy what simply makes you happy. When nothing is off limits, the obsession fades, and you start eating from choice, not guilt. By the way, have you ever noticed how most of us eat on autopilot? Scrolling through our phones, answering messages, studying, rushing to the next thing. It's like we've forgotten what hunger or fullness even feels like. That constant disconnection from our body isn't harmless. It's actually one of the biggest reasons we end up overeating or undereating. See, when you eat while distracted, your brain doesn't fully register the sensory experience. The taste, the smell, the texture. So even after a full meal, it doesn't send the signal that says, "Hey, we're satisfied." And the result? You keep eating, not because you need more food, but because your brain still thinks you're missing something. The fix isn't another diet rule, it's mindful eating. And no, it's not a wellness trend, it's actually neuroscience. Studies show that when you slow down and pay attention during meals, your body digests food better, your hunger hormones balance out, and you naturally eat less without even trying. So next time you eat, try this. Put your phone away, take smaller bites, and really taste them. Halfway through, pause and ask yourself, am I still hungry or just eating because it's here? Then stop when you feel comfortably satisfied, not stuffed. It sounds simple, but it's powerful because every mindful bite is a small act of self-trust, and that's how you start reconnecting with your body again. Healing your relationship with food isn't about a new diet or a strict plan, it's about learning to trust your body again and treating it with kindness. I created a simple plan for you to follow. It's about learning to trust your body again and treating it with kindness. Start with the basics. Eat regularly. Skipping meals might feel like control, but it actually spikes hunger hormones and cravings later. Instead, give your body steady fuel throughout the day. Balance is everything. Include protein, fiber, and healthy fats at each meal, not just for fullness, but for energy, focus, and mood. Move your body because it feels good, not to erase a meal. Exercise naturally boosts serotonin, lowers stress, and makes you feel alive. It's nourishment for your mind and body, not punishment. Sleep is just as important. Even one night of too little rest increases ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and lowers leptin, which tells your brain you're full. Your body deserves rest, just like it deserves food. And remember, your social feeds don't define you. Unfollow what triggers comparison, and stop measuring your worth in mirrors. Real healing starts when you stop judging yourself against unrealistic images and start listening to your own needs. Food isn't the enemy. The real problem is believing you have to earn it, or that you're somehow bad for enjoying it. You don't. You deserve to eat. You deserve to feel satisfied. You deserve to feel free. Because your worth isn't measured in calories. It's measured by how kindly you treat yourself every single day. If this video helped you, share it with a friend who could use a glow up too. And don't forget to subscribe. I've got more Real Girl tips coming your way.